So, Charlie, we're 1 year now past the time of the COVID when everything shut down and the pandemic really hit us. How are the rental delinquencies now as compared to in the beginning when everything was shutting down and they put the moratorium on the evictions?
Yeah, so surprisingly, it's not bad right now. There's definitely still a handful of folks within our firm that are on some kind of payment plan. We do have a few folks that are seeking assistance on the Texas Rent Relief Program, which was really just enacted in March, but we're finally just starting to see some of those funds start to flow through to the tenants. It's been a quite a long process and a difficult one for the state of Texas and probably nationwide to get in place because of the literally over $1 billion in rent relief for the state of Texas alone that's available. So that's helping, but like I said, that's really only a few folks. Our delinquency rate has actually gone down. If you look at it from an end of the month standpoint for now versus last summer. Last summer, we were ending the month around a 10%, maybe, give or take a couple percent, but a 10% delinquency rate. We're below 5 now at the end of the month. So again, we definitely are still worse than pre-COVID pandemic, but we're a lot better than last summer. And that comes from a handful of different things. But one of the biggest factors is actually that a lot of the folks that were really struggling at first have moved out. And so, and it hasn't been because they've been evicted, because of course, like you said, there's been an eviction moratorium. But a lot of the folks have basically tried to do the right thing, honestly, and said, I can't afford this situation right now. I'm just going to move out. And some of them moved out without telling us. And then, of course, we worked out with a lot of the tenants. Okay, yeah, here's what we're going to agree to if you guys are able to move out in the next month or two. So that's been one of the biggest helps, honestly, is the fact that a lot of folks have kind of just found another more affordable living situation on their own. I do expect, that we're still going to continue to have some higher levels of delinquencies than pre-pandemic for honestly still the most of this year. But with the economy opening back up and hopefully economy doing well, inflation not going too crazy, people being able to find jobs that pay rent again, that this downward trend is going to continue.